Dear students, in this session I will explain the definition of the kernel of the homomorphism F. That is kernel F. Kernel, let R, R dash be two rings. Be two rings. If F maps R to R dash is homomorphism, then this set which contains x is belongs to R such that f of x equal to 0 dash, where 0 dash is the 0 element of the ring R dash, is called kernel of F. Kernel of F. This can be written as simply KERF, but we read as kernel F, which contains elements x is belongs to R such that f of x equal to 0 dash. That means those in which the elements of R, which elements have the images only 0 dash, those are in the kernel F. If we take two sets R, R dash, F is a mapping. We take x, y, z elements in R, 0 dash is the 0 element, then these two are associated to the 0 element of the ring R dash, then kernel F is only y, z. So, the kernel F is the elements of R which are satisfying this equation f of x equal to 0 dash. So, those elements have they are associated to only the 0 element of the R dash. Then those elements are called in the kernel F of the homomorphism F. Now we see the theorem. Okay, I will give one example for this kernel F, that is zero homomorphism. We know that zero homomorphism is a mapping from R to R dash defined by f of x is equal to 0 dash for all x is belongs to R. F of x equal to 0 dash for all x is belongs to R. That is, here every element of R is associated to the 0 element of the R dash. Now, for this mapping, kernel F is, by definition, x is belongs to R and such that f of x equal to 0 dash. Here, our set mapping is defined by f of x equal to 0 dash. F of x equal to 0 dash. So, here also f of x equal to 0 dash. So, which contains for all elements, satisfying the for all elements. So, it is x is belongs to R. So, you get the elements of R. So, for the zero transformation, the kernel F is R. Similarly, the identity homomorphism. We know that the mapping identity homomorphism, let F maps R to R defined by f of x equal to x for all x is belongs to R. This is identity homomorphism. Now, for this mapping, kernel F is x is belongs to R such that f of x equal to 0 dash. For this mapping, we have f of x is x. So, x is equal to, here domain and codomain are same. So, here our mapping has the 0 element is 0. So, that is f of x equal to 0. So, then x is belongs to R such that here f of x is x. So, x is equal to, here we taken as 0 element of the ring that is x equal to 0. That is, we have only singleton 0. So kernel f is singleton 0. Now I will explain theorem on kernel of the homomorphism. Let R comma R dash be two rings. The statement is that let R comma R dash be two rings, and if F maps R to R dash is homomorphism, then kernel F is an ideal of R. Kernel F is an ideal of R. Theorem. Let R comma R dash be two rings. If F maps R to R dash is homomorphism. Then kernel F is an ideal of R. Here, in this statement, you have to assume that F maps R to R dash is homomorphism. Then we have to prove that kernel F is an ideal of R. Given that F maps R to R dash is homomorphism. We prove that kernel F is ideal of R. What is kernel F? By the definition, we write as kernel F is equal to x is belongs to R such that f of x equal to 0 dash. We have to prove this set is an ideal of R. First of all, it is a subset of R because the set contains the elements of R, and also it is non-empty because since we have 0 is belongs to R, f of 0 has the image 0 dash. So which element is associated to 0 dash? That element is belongs to the kernel F. So kernel F 0 is belongs to kernel F. So kernel F contains at least 0 element, therefore which is non-empty, and it is subset of R. Now we have to prove kernel F is an ideal of R. By the definition of an ideal, let U be a non-empty subset of the ring R, then satisfying the two conditions, then it is called an ideal. Those are, first one is A minus B belongs to U for all A comma B belongs to U, and second condition is that AR comma RA belongs to U for all A belongs to U and small r is belongs to capital R. The product AR and RA belongs to U, where A is an element of U and small r is an element of R. So now we have to prove this kernel of this set is an ideal of R. So first we take two elements in kernel F. Then we have to prove A minus B is also belongs to kernel F. Here A is an element of kernel F. By the definition of a kernel F, we have every element of kernel F is associated to 0 dash, that is f of x equal to 0 dash. So here A is belongs to kernel F, therefore its image is 0 dash. Similarly, f of B is also 0 dash. Now we have to prove A minus B belongs to kernel F. A minus B belongs to kernel F. For this, we have to show that f of A minus B is equal to 0 dash, then A minus B belongs to kernel F. If f of A minus B is equal to 0 dash, then A minus B belongs to kernel F. So we have to prove f of A minus B is equal to 0 dash. Now f of a minus b is equal to, by here our mapping is homomorphism mapping. So the theorem we have f of a minus b is equal to f of a minus f of b. So here f of a is 0 dash and f of b is also 0 dash. 0 minus 0 dash is 0 dash. So we get f of a minus b is equal to 0 dash. So then a minus b belongs to kernel f. A minus b belongs to kernel f. So first condition is proved. Now second condition, that is AR, RA. If we take any element, A belongs to kernel F and small r belongs to capital R. Now f of A is equal to 0 dash. Therefore f of A is equal to 0 dash. By you have to prove AR, RA belongs to U. That means here we prove that A into R is belongs to kernel F. A into R is belongs to kernel F. For this we have to prove f of AR is equal to 0 dash, then AR is belongs to kernel F. F of AR is equal to 0 dash, then AR is belongs to kernel F. So we take f of AR. F of AR is equal to, F is homomorphism. Here A are all the elements of R. So homomorphism second condition is that f of A dot B is equal to f of A into f of B. Therefore f of A into f of R. F of A is 0 dash into f of R. That is equal to 0 dash into f of R is 0 dash. So we have f of AR is equal to 0 dash. Therefore AR is belongs to kernel F. Similarly we can prove that f of RA is also 0 dash. Therefore RA is belongs to kernel F. So the conditions of ideal are satisfied in kernel F. So kernel F is an ideal of R. So first condition is A minus B belongs to kernel F, and here AR, RA is belongs to kernel F. Therefore kernel F is an ideal of R. Next theorem is also on ideals and isomorphism. Let F maps R to R dash be a homomorphism. Then F is into isomorphism if and only if kernel F equal to singleton 0. Kernel F is equal to singleton 0. So next theorem, the statement is let F maps R to R dash be homomorphism. Let F maps R to R dash be a homomorphism of ring into the ring R dash. Then F is into isomorphism if and only if kernel F equal to singleton 0. Kernel F equal to singleton 0. Proof. Given that F maps R to R dash is homomorphism, we have to prove that F is into isomorphism if and only if kernel F equal to singleton 0. Here this statement has if and only if means we have to prove this theorem in two parts. So first we have to assume that F is into isomorphism, then we prove kernel F equal to singleton 0. Similarly, if we take conversely kernel F equal to 0, then we have to prove F is into isomorphism. We prove that F is into isomorphism isomorphism. Double implies or if and only if kernel f equal to singleton 0. First we assume that f is into isomorphism. F is into isomorphism. That means it is onto and homomorphism. Aim. First part of the aim is kernel f equal to singleton 0. That means kernel f contains only 0 element of the ring R. Now, kernel f, by the definition, kernel f is defined as x is belongs to R such that f of x equal to 0 dash. If we take any element in kernel f, that is a belongs to kernel f, then its image must be equal to 0 dash. Then here f is into isomorphism means it is only 1 1 and isomorphism, homomorphism. That implies if you take as f of a is equal to f of 0, that implies the images are equal, then a is equal to 0. So here you taken as a is an element of kernel f, but we have a value is 0. So if you take any element in kernel f, we get that is equal to the 0. Therefore, kernel f contains only 0 element. Now, conversely, we assume that the set kernel f contains only 0 element, and we have to prove that f is into isomorphism. That is, f is 1 1 and homomorphism. But here f is on to homomorphism. That means this mapping is already homomorphism mapping. So there is necessary to prove f is homomorphism. Just to have to prove f is 1 1. Conversely, we assume that kernel f is equal to singleton 0. The aim of second part is that f is into isomorphism. That means 1 1 and homomorphism. But here f is already homomorphism. That is enough to show that f is 1 1. So let a comma b belongs to R. Then here we have to prove 1 1. That means we take images are equal, then the elements are also equal. F is 1 1. If the images of the elements are equal, then their elements are also equal, then it is called f is 1 1. If we take f of a is equal to f of b, let f of a is equal to f of b, then f of a and f of b are the elements of R dash. So f of a minus f of b is equal to 0 dash. That is 0 element of the R dash. So here f of a and f of b are the elements of R dash. So here take the element 0 element is 0 dash. Now f of a minus f of b is by homomorphism condition f of a minus b. So that is equal to 0 dash. Here the image of a minus b is equal to the 0 element of the ring R dash. That is, here the image of a minus b is equal to 0 dash. So by the definition of a kernel is that kernel f is equal to singleton x is belongs to a such set f of x equal to 0 dash, whose elements are f of x equal to 0 dash, then those elements are in kernel f. So here f of a minus b belongs to 0 dash, therefore a minus b belongs to kernel f. So kernel f contains only singleton 0, single element 0. So then a minus b is equal to 0. So then a is equal to b. Here we taken as the images are equal, you get their elements are equal. Therefore f is 1 1. Therefore f is 1 1. Already f is homomorphism. Then f is into isomorphism. So first we have assumed that f is into isomorphism. We have to prove kernel f is equal to singleton 0. Conversely, we assume that kernel f equal to singleton 0. We have to prove f is into isomorphism. That is, we have to prove f is 1 1. Next theorem. If U is an ideal of the ring R, then the quotient ring R by U is homomorphic image of R. Theorem. Let R comma R dash be two rings if f maps R to R dash is homomorphism and U is an ideal of R is homomorphism, and U is an ideal of R, then R by U is homomorphic image of R. Homomorphic image of R. That means we have to define the mapping to R by U to R. This is homomorphic. We have to prove that mapping is homomorphism. Proof. Let R comma R dash be two rings, and if f maps R to R dash be a homomorphism, and here U is an ideal of R, given that U is an ideal of R. U is an ideal of R. Then the quotient ring. We know that the quotient ring R by U is a quotient ring. Then the quotient ring R by U is set of all cosets. Is ring with respect to the cosets addition and cosets multiplication. So here we have to prove R by U is a homomorphic image of R. Homomorphic to R or homomorphic image of R. Homomorphic image of R. So we have to define the mapping in between R and R by U. So let F, here already used F, so we define pi maps R to R by U defined by pi of x is equal to, here R by U is coset, that is x plus u, for all x belongs to R, for all x belongs to R. Now we have to prove this mapping is homomorphism and onto, then R is homomorphic to R by U. Similarly, R by U homomorphic to R. So we have to prove that phi is homomorphism and onto. Now, homomorphism condition. What is homomorphism condition? If mapping F is homomorphism, if f of a plus b is equal to f of a plus f of b, and f of a dot b is equal to f of a into f of b. So here we have to prove phi. Here we define the function phi, the mapping phi. So we have to prove pi of a plus b is equal to pi of a plus pi of b, and pi of a b is equal to pi of a into pi of b. Pi of a plus b equal to, here a comma b are the elements of R. So pi of a plus b is equal to, here pi of x is defined as x plus u. So here we have a plus b. So then a plus b plus u. By cosets addition, a plus u is equal to a plus b plus u. We know that the addition of cosets, a plus u plus b plus u is equal to a plus b plus u. Here also a plus b plus u. So bifurcate a plus u plus b plus u. Again we have a plus u is f of a, that means phi of a, and b plus u is pi of b. Therefore pi of a plus b is equal to pi of a plus pi of b. Second condition is that pi of ab is equal to, by our mapping is pi of x equal to x plus u. So we have ab plus u. ab plus u. ab plus u is, cosets multiplication is a plus u into b plus u, that is equal to ab plus u. So this can be also written as a plus u into b plus u. Into a plus u into b plus u. So a plus u is pi of a, and b plus u is also pi of b. So pi of ab is equal to pi of a into pi of b. Therefore phi is homomorphism. Phi is homomorphism. Now we have to prove phi is onto. Onto means every element of codomain has a preimage in domain R. In R. So let we take any element in R by U. X plus U belongs to R by U. Then X is belongs to R. Then X is belongs to R. X is an element of R. For this X, we have phi image. For this X, we have phi image, phi of X is equal to X plus U. So every element of x plus u has a preimage f of x. So then it is phi is onto. Therefore, for each x plus u belongs to R by U, there exists some x in R such that phi of x is equal to x plus u. Therefore, phi is onto. Therefore, phi is onto. So here we prove that f is homomorphism and onto. Then this mapping, that is phi maps R to R by U, is homomorphic to each other. So that is R is homomorphic to R by U, or R by U is homomorphic to R. So our theorem is that if F is a homomorphism, then we have to prove R by U is a homomorphic image of R. So that means we have to define a mapping phi maps R to R by U. So that already we proved Fi is homomorphism, and on to then it is R by U is homomorphic is image of R. Next theorem is very important theorem, that is fundamental theorem of homomorphism of rings. Fundamental theorem of homomorphism of rings. Fundamental theorem of homomorphism of rings. Homomorphism of rings. This is very important theorem. So statement. This is named theorem. So statement, let R comma R dash be two rings, F maps R to R dash is homomorphism then U is an ideal of R, and also U is an ideal of R. Then R by U is isomorphic to R bar. We have to prove that R by U is isomorphic to R bar. Here we have to assume that R comma R dash be two rings and F maps R to R dash is an homomorphism and U is an ideal of R. Then R by U is isomorphic to R dash. We have to prove that R by U is isomorphic to R dash. We have to assume that R comma R dash be two rings and F maps R to R dash is homomorphism and U is an ideal of R. Then we have to prove that R by U is isomorphic to R bar. But what is R by U? R by U is, here U is given that U is an ideal of R. Is an ideal of R. So the quotient ring R by U is defined as, then quotient ring R by U is defined as X plus U such that X is belongs to R. Now the operations, cosets addition and multiplication of cosets. Addition of cosets and multiplication of cosets is defined as addition of cosets and multiplication of cosets defined as A plus U B plus U is equal to A plus B plus U, and A plus U into B plus U is equal to AB plus U, and the zero element of R by U is the zero element of R by U is, here R by U is a cosets, 0 plus U, that is U. Now we define a mapping R by U to R dash, mapping R bar. Then we have to prove that mapping is 1 1 onto homomorphism. Then it will be isomorphism. Then we call as R by U is isomorphic to R bar. Here R bar is the homomorphic image of the ring R. So here F is a homomorphism from R to R dash, then its homomorphic image set F of R is equal to R bar. Since F is homomorphism, we have F of R, the homomorphic image set is equal to R bar, which contains elements of f of x such that x is belongs to R. Now we have f of x is belongs to R bar, then x is belongs to R. X is belongs to R. So now we define mapping. Pi maps R by U to R bar by pi of x plus U is equal to f of x for all x plus U belongs to R by U. We define mapping. That mapping is R by U to R bar by pi of x plus U is equal to f of x. Here the elements of the domain are cosets, so taken as x plus U, and R bar is a homomorphic image set, so that can be written as that set contains elements f images, so we taken as here the element is associated to the f of x. So every element of R by U is associated to the element of R bar is f of x. So we have to prove this mapping is homomorphism 1 1 onto, then it is isomorphism. First we prove this mapping is well defined mapping. So our mapping is good mapping to, first to prove phi is well defined. You take any two elements of R by U are equal, then their images are equal, then it is well defined function. If we take any two elements in R by U, we assume that these two are equal, that is A plus U is equal to B plus U, then we have A minus B belongs to U by the properties of cosets. A plus U is equal to B plus U implies A minus B belongs to U. Here U is an ideal of R, that is here we taken as U is an ideal of R. Here U is a kernel F. Here we taken as U is kernel F. Kernel F is an ideal of R. U taken as kernel F. So A minus B belongs to U. That implies A minus B belongs to kernel F. In the statement, let R, R dash be two rings and F maps R to R dash be a homomorphism with kernel U. Then R by U is isomorphic to R bar. So here kernel U is an ideal of R. So we taken as kernel F is equal to U. So then A minus B belongs to kernel F. Every element of kernel F is associated to the zero element, that is f of A minus B is equal to 0 dash. Here F is, given that F is homomorphism then we taken as f of a minus f of b is equal to 0 dash. So then f of a is equal to f of b. F of a is f pi of a plus u and f of b is pi of b plus u. Say here we taken as a plus u is equal to b plus u. We get their images are equal, so phi is well defined. Our mapping is well defined function. So now we prove phi is 1 1 and onto and homomorphism, then it will be isomorphism. Then we call r by u is isomorphic to r bar. But here we have to prove f is 1 1. We taken as their images are equal. You have to prove their elements equal. Next side heading is phi is 1 1. To prove phi is 1 1, that means we have to assume any two elements of r by u equal. So the images are equal, that is let pi of a plus u is equal to pi of b plus u. Here a plus u, b plus u are elements of r by u. So its images are pi of a plus u is equal to pi of b plus u. So then pi of a plus u is equal to f of a. Pi of b plus u is equal to f of b. So then f of a minus f of b equal to f of a, f of b are the elements of r dash, r bar. So the zero element of r dash is 0 dash. So then f is homomorphism. F of a minus f of b can be written as f of a minus b is equal to 0 dash. Then a minus b belongs to kernel f. Here our taken as kernel f is u, so a minus b belongs to u. So then by Coset's property, a plus c is equal to b plus u double implies a minus b belongs to u. So that means here we have a minus b belongs to u, so then it can be written as a plus c is equal to b plus u by Coset's properties. So here phi of a plus you taken as phi of a plus c is equal to pi of b plus u. You get a plus c is equal to b plus u. You taken as the images of the elements a plus u or b plus u are equal. So you get their elements are also equal. Therefore phi is 1 1. That means the distant elements of r by u have distant images in r bar. Phi is 1 1. Now we have to prove phi is homomorphism and homomorphism and onto, then it will be homomorphism. First we have to prove onto. We have to prove onto. Phi is onto. That means here the mapping, our mapping is that pi maps r by u to r bar. R by u to r bar. Here we take any element in r bar, every element of onto means every element of codomain has pre-image in domain r by u. That means we take any element in r bar has associated to the some element of r by u. So we take for any element y is belongs to r bar. Then f maps r to r dash r bar is onto, then there exists some x is belongs to r such that f of x equal to y, because f maps r to r bar is homomorphic onto. So we have for this x we have a coset. For this x we have coset x plus u belongs to r by u. So we take the image of pi of x plus u is pi of x plus u is equal to f of x. F of x is equal to the y. Y is an element of R bar. So every element of R bar is associated to the some element of R by U with phi image, that is pi of x plus u is equal to y. Therefore for each y is belongs to R, for each y is belongs to R bar, there exists some x plus u belongs to R by u such that pi of x plus u is equal to y. Therefore phi is onto. So then we have to prove phi is homomorphism, then phi is isomorphism. So homomorphism condition. Homomorphism conditions are two conditions. Those are f of a plus b is equal to f of a plus f of b, and f of a dot b is equal to f of a into f of b. Therefore let a plus u comma b plus u and elements of R by u. Pi of a plus u plus b plus u is equal to, we have to prove pi of a plus u plus pi of b plus u. So f of a plus b is equal to f of a plus f of b. That is the first condition of homomorphism. So that is pi of a plus u plus b plus u is equal to pi of, by cosets addition, a plus u plus b plus u can be written as a plus b plus u. That is equal to, its image is pi of x plus u is defined by f of x. Therefore this is also f of a plus b. Here f is homomorphism. So this can be written as f of a into f of a plus f of b. So f of a is again pi of a plus u, and pi of f of b is pi of b plus u. So therefore pi of a plus u plus b plus u is equal to pi of a plus u plus pi of b plus u. And second condition of the homomorphism condition is that pi of a plus u into b plus u is equal to their product pi of ab plus u. The cosets multiplication a plus u into b plus u is ab plus u. So its image is pi of x plus u is f of x though. So pi of ab plus u is f of ab. F is homomorphism. So then the second condition of homomorphism is that f of a into f of b. So here f of a is pi of a plus u, and f of b is pi of b plus u. So here pi of a plus u into b plus u is pi of a plus u into b plus u. We get pi of a plus u into b plus u is equal to pi of a plus u into pi of b plus u. Therefore the homomorphism two conditions are proved for the mapping phi. So phi is 1 1 onto homomorphism, and also proved that it is well defined function. So phi is isomorphism. Therefore phi is isomorphism. That means the mapping is R by U to R bar. So R by U is isomorphic to R bar. So R bar is homomorphic image of, isomorphic image of R bar. So this is very important theorem.